we're gonna do our what ifs. What if this person, this team, etc. What if it happened? Do you have any what ifs?
Yeah. What if KD foot wasn't on the line? Would they have won a championship that year?
Yes. Yes. Easy. Yes. 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 Yes, bro. I've been saying it for the longest. If KD foot wasn't on the line, they are going to the finals and they're beating the Phoenix Suns. Yes. I've been saying that for the longest because think about this. The Nets was already cooking. They was already cooking the Bucks. I think it was like the first two games. They was cooking them. James Harden basically leaves in like the first minute of the game. They still cooked them. Then Kyrie eventually gets hurt. Kevin Durant, I feel like if anybody goes back and looks at that series, Kevin Durant, that was a really good series. Kevin Durant was hoping. He was hoping. Now, he did sell in overtime. But if his foot ain't on the line, they win that game. They smoked the Hawks. They probably beat them 4-1. Might probably even sweep them.
They sweep. Yeah, they sweeping now.
And then the Suns, bro, they just don't got nobody. Bro, Kyrie eventually comes back. He's going to come back eventually. James Harden, he gets healthier at least. They don't have nobody that can stop all three of them. They just don't have it.
Yeah.
They were going to win. And I always say, if that foot went online, a lot of legacies change, man. Kevin Durant wins without Steph Curry. Kyrie wins without Bron. James Harden finally wins a ring. A lot of legacies would have happened if that foot went on the line.
I got another one. What if Boogie would have never got injured with the Pelicans? What would the Pelicans have been? Because me personally,
no, go ahead.
I think they could have beat. I think me personally, like I told you every single time, I think they could have beat Golden State that year, bro. Because they had Drew, Rondo, AD, and Boogie. How was Golden State gonna stop them two bigs? How is it? Because both, because that's when AD was in his MVP year. He was killing. He was hitting threes. He was hitting middies consistently. But then Boogie stepping out to the three, bro. They had Boogie playing point center. You know what I mean? Then like Rondo, he's a fucking genius, so he can devise a game plan to stop Golden State. How was Golden State gonna beat them? Who Draymond Green gonna guard? Draymond Green guarding AD, he getting cooked. He guard Boogie, he getting cooked. Nobody that can stop them two bigs. Yeah, you got Curry and Clay, but you still got Drew and Rondo. Drew and Rondo can play a good enough defense. I'm not saying they're going to shut them down, but they can play good enough defense to make them miss enough shots in order to keep the game close and for the two bigs to dominate and take over. Because they're going to get all their bigs in foul trouble. And if you get their bigs in foul trouble, it's easy pickings from there.
I still to this day think they wouldn't beat the Warriors. But I think that team could have been like top of the West, and I think AD would have stayed. I definitely think that team would have been nasty because they would have had a year under their belt, and then they probably would have stayed together for many more years. I'm probably not saying now, but they probably could have stayed together for maybe 3-4 more years.
Yeah.
And they could have had a chance. I don't know if they would have won a ring. But I wouldn't be shocked if they went to the conference finals, though. That team would have been amazing.
Yeah. I got one more. I got one more.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me do one more. What if Kawhi never would have got injured? The Zaza Pachulia thing never would have happened.
Oh, they would have beaten the Warriors?
They would have beat the Warriors. Yeah, they would have beat them.
They would have won.
Chip?
Who did they faced the Cavs?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they would have beaten the Cavs. What year was that? Okay, that had to have been the first year?
Yeah, that's the first year they won.
I don't know. I don't know if they would have won, I ain't gonna lie. Because Kyrie and Kevin Love was healthy. I don't think they would have won. I ain't gonna lie. But they definitely would have beaten the Warriors, I believe that. They would have, because they was whooping them in that whole game. They was whooping them that whole game. The minute he gets hurt, it's a
They
wrap, bro.
came back. They came back.
It's a wrap, bro. They nothing you can do. And Kawhi probably stays in San Antonio low key. He probably stays.
Mhm.
I don't think they would have won, but they definitely would have went to the finals. Okay, I got a what if. What if LeBron and Wade go to Chicago like how it was supposed to be?
Oh boy, what? Chicago would have been turned. Boy, they would. How he said, not one, not two, not three, not four. Nigga, that would have been Chicago. Cause him, Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, and D Wade. Oh my God, how you stopping that? Only thing they would have to learn how to do is how to play with each other. But that wouldn't have been hard because I think Bron would have played point, and
Yeah.
you would have told Derrick Rose and D Wade just go crazy. Just go crazy. And then you got Joakim Noah, who was a defensive player of the year, all NBA defensive team. How you beat? And then the Bulls always had a decent bench. So it's like, and Tibbs always got them to play hard. So it's like, and they was always a top defensive team. So how you gonna beat that? Who gonna stop them?
I don't think
LeBron
nobody
was in
was
his
stopping
prime
them.
too.
I don't think
Nobody.
nobody was stopping that team, bro.
Nobody, bro. Nobody.
Now, would Rose have been what he was? Probably not. But Rose
Nah.
probably still would have gave you at least 17, 18 points.
I still think he would have gave you 20.
So all three
He
of them
probably
would
still
have
would have
been
gave you 20.
averaging 20?
I can see it. Because Bron could get 20 in his sleep.
Yeah.
Only person that probably wouldn't have averaged 20 is probably Wade, because Wade was a little bit older and he had injury problems and stuff like that. But I think they all could have gave you 20, to be honest.
Because who went to the final? The Mavericks. They would have beaten the Mavericks, bro.
Oh, they would have smoked them. They would have smoked them. Because who was gonna guard Derrick Rose? Nobody. They had nobody to guard Derrick Rose. Literally no. But Jason Kidd, fuck out of here.
Because they
Jason Terry,
probably
fuck out of here.
because I think they probably would have put Deshaun Stevenson on Wade. Sean Marion would have been guarding Bron.
Bron.
I don't know who guarding Rose. I ain't gonna
Nobody.
They probably it would have been a combination of like Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, JJ Barea.
Cook. They probably would have put Joakim on Dirk. I'm cool with that. They had Tyson Chandler, so you can't. You gotta put Joakim on him.
I can't remember. Was Chris Bosh was supposed to come too? Was he
I think it was Melo. I think it was Melo.
I gotta go back and look at the article. But I swear I thought three of them was supposed to be there though.
I think it was Melo, Wade, and Bron. But they would have had to. I think they would have had to let Luol Deng go though.
No, I remember that they said they would have had to let Deng go, so it would have been like Rose, Wade, Bron, Noah, and whoever plays the four. Because Carlos Boozer wouldn't have been there. They won't even think about him, bro.
Bro, that man pissed me off. Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about him. That nigga finessed us.
Another what if that goes with that. What if Melo would have came to Chicago like how he was supposed to?
What if it was just like him and D Rose?
Because remember, you remember they brought out everything for Melo that year he went into free agency. He wanted to come to Chicago, but obviously the money played a part in him staying in New York. What if he comes there? Because it would have been Rose, Luol Deng still would have been there. Boozer, I think, would have been there. Noah,
you gotta keep
and Melo.
here. Huh? Bro, that team, low key, that was all we needed. We needed another, like, Luol Deng was nice, but he not Melo, bro. So Melo, a prime Melo and D Rose and Joakim Noah. To be honest with you, even if they would have flipped Dang, I feel like that would have been enough to beat that Miami Heat team, that big three. To be honest, because nobody can guard Melo. Bron couldn't guard Melo. D Wade damn sure can't guard Melo. And then who was gonna guard D Rose? D Wade? No. D Wade wasn't now young D Wade probably. Young D Wade could probably guard Derrick Rose, but that D Wade, no, he wasn't guarding D Rose, bro. He wasn't gonna do shit with D Rose. But it would have been a good series. I wouldn't have been surprised if they could have won a ring if Melo would have came.
And we got Pau Gasol there. Pau Gasol played decent for the Bulls, low key. He played good. He really wasn't washing nothing. He played good.
Wait, Joe King wasn't on that team that year?
No, he was. I'm saying Pau
was?
Gasol because I think we got Pau Gasol instead of Melo.
Melo.
And I'm saying Pau Gasol played good that year. He played good for the Bulls, low key.
He did.
And not like he came there and was washed. He played pretty good.
No, yeah, he did. He played really good.
What if the Big Three Thunder would have stayed with each other? I think they would have won. I think they would have won at least one.
Yeah, they would have won at least one, but KD still would have been KD, but I don't think Harden and Westbrook would have been the same players that they are today. Like, I don't think it would have been Westbrook Mr. Triple-Double. Well, not Mr. Triple-Double, but, averaging a triple-double. And I don't think James Harden would have been giving you a 60-point triple-double. Like, but they still would have been good.
Bro, they would have been great. Bro, that team, they basically went to the conference finals, lost against Dirk. Then what was that? The next year they went to the finals.
Supposed to win that. They were supposed to win that series.
You think so?
Yeah, it was just because they was young. That's literally it.
And Dirk was on one.
Yeah, that whole team was on one that year.
Like, because I remember it started, and I know people ain't gonna give him enough credit. But when Kendrick Perkins signed with the Thunder, that's when they really started to be great. Like, because he was a defensive anchor for that team, and that's when they started to be really good. And they beat the Lakers in that first round series, and everything started. And we really didn't see a lot of it. Like, we only saw one finals appearance, and they got smoked by the Heat. I think they would have definitely won the ring. Now, would they have stayed together to now? Probably not. But they would have won one. They would have definitely won one. I got another one. What if KD stayed with the Warriors this whole time?
Honestly, they would have won a couple of more rings. Because
so they would have won 4.
They damn near would have. Yeah. And I would say they would damn near go down as the greatest NBA team ever. I would put them over that 96 Bulls team, to be honest.
People still do it now. They still think that team is better than that team.
Because, bro, KD and Steph alone, that's diabolical. Because, KD and Kyrie, that's diabolical too. But Steph and KD, oh my God. And then you got Clay as your third option. Man, that would have been nasty. I could see them winning a couple of more rings. 2, 3.
I'm not gonna say KD was sensitive, but I feel like a KD would have been like, man, I just want to keep winning. I think people would have. I mean, I don't really care. Like he went there, but I feel like some people would have been like, bro, you've been winning. KD probably would be up there. Him and Steph probably be up there. Well, Steph almost basically in there. KD probably be in top 10 arguments if he would have kept winning, stayed there and kept winning, because nobody was going to beat them. Nobody was beating them.
Like, bro, that whole Draymond Green calling him a bitch, I don't think that was the main factor for him leaving. I think that was like the final straw. But I low-key think, like, yeah, he said him and Draymond cool, but like, it's one thing being cool with somebody and then being on the team with them every single day, traveling with them all the time, around them 24/7. So it's like I low-key think they personalities didn't mesh. So it was like you calling me a bitch, that's low-key the final straw, bro. Like, I gotta get up out of here now.
But he never got the praise Steph got. And
that's
he
true.
never was. He basically said it like he never felt like one of the big three there. He never felt that way. And I mean, I understand because you signed there, bro, but you didn't grow up with Clay, Draymond, and Steph. You didn't. You just came along for the ride. So I understand, and I do believe when he called him the B word, I definitely think that played a part, but I don't think that was the main reason. Mm-hmm. It was just that I felt like he wasn't getting the same exact love that Steph got. And to some, and I still believe to this day he was the best player on that team. Some people say Steph,
for sure.
that's either here or there, but I believe he was, but he never got like KD, we love you. Like he never got that. It's like we grateful for you, bro.
If he would have stayed, they would have won another 2 to 3 rings. He would have got that love, bro. He would have got that love because the fan base would have seen like, okay, KD really is a part of this team and helped us win 4 championships, bro.
He only stayed there for 3 years, 1, 2, then got hurt. Because if he doesn't get hurt, they definitely beat the Raptors. And then if he stays again, man, they probably go 5 in a row, 4 in a row, bro. That's crazy. That's and basically back to Boston Celtics days.
How you not gonna get him no love when y'all just won 4 rings in a row? You gotta give him love. You gotta praise him like he won them big 3. Now you just helped us win 4 chips.
Okay, I got a question. Let's say Rose would have won right with the Bulls, and then I'm not even gonna say Bron, but let's just say Melo comes there and they win 2 rings. Aren't you still gonna love Rose before Melo though? So I think that's what he felt like. Even though Melo helped him, he's still not gonna get the love Rose get.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta expect that. That's like if Curry would have went to OKC while KD was there. Steph ain't gonna get the same love as KD got from OKC. He was drafted there. Curry was drafted there. D Rose was drafted there, and that's his hometown. So it's like, of course, you ain't gonna get the same love, but like, as long as they showing you love, you should know in your head, I'm not gonna get more love than Steph because Steph was drafted there. They watched Steph grow. They literally watched Steph have all them ankle injuries, playing with Monte and all that, being an ass franchise, and turn that into a winning franchise. Of course, you're not gonna get more love than him. He turned that whole program around.
But that's what KD wanted. Like, I mean,
you gotta be realistic though, bro.
I get it. I understand, but that's what he wanted, that same type of love. And he didn't really get it. He got love, but not that type of love. Like, he just didn't. I got one more. What if LeBron doesn't come back from 3-1 against the Warriors?
Oh, his legacy would have been a wrap. I'm not gonna lie. They would have trashed. Well, me personally, I don't think that, but the media would have trashed him. The media would have trashed him so much. How are you so-called the greatest player and you lost 4-1 and you nothing compared to Michael Jordan? You're really not the chosen one. You're not a king. You're a blah, 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 blah. You're a clown. They would have dogged that man. They would have walked him on ESPN. Every sports analyst would have dogged him, bro.
If he doesn't come back, I'm going to be biased. I still would have put him as the best, but I feel like in Ev and like a whole bunch of people's rankings, he's probably not 1 or 2 though, because he only has 3 rings. And then you lose again to Warriors, and then let's just say, and like, well, according to that, Kevin Durant wouldn't have gone there if they would have won. So KD is technically not there in this hypothetical situation. But maybe he doesn't win again, or maybe he does. I don't know. But Lou not coming back, he might be in the top 5, but definitely not in the top 1, 2 though. It's a lot of what ifs, man. It's a lot of what ifs for players and teams and stuff like that. Even when teams and
I was gonna say because it's a bunch of what if this player didn't get injured. It's a bunch of those.
I had on here. I had Isaiah Thomas. What if he never gets hurt?
He really got paid that bag. Because people forget Isaiah Thomas was cooking the league. So, he was cooked. If he didn't get injured, bro, he would have got that $100 million. He would have got it, bro. Because how can you not give it to him? He was averaging 30.
Yeah.
He took your team to the playoffs. He willed your team to the playoffs. He's the best player on your team. He couldn't be guarded. Like, he was just on one that year.
I don't know if he would have got the super bag, like that max contract, because there was no super max at the time.
How could you not pay him, though?
I felt like he was a liability defensive wise, though. And bro. Because people go at him because he's small. What is he like 5'9"? I think he's like 5'9", and you can't really hide him like that. And especially how we are now. They go hunt for the mismatch. They hunting for him.
I mean, but that
And
didn't really matter because they played good team. The Celtics had good team defense, and everybody else on that team was 6'6" and taller. He was the only small one out there.
I probably wouldn't give him like the full max. What was he supposed to get? I want to.
It was
Let me
like
look it up.
120 something or 130 something. It was like either between
That's a lot at
116
that time.
to
That's a lot.
130.
That's a lot of money.
I know he was supposed to get at least 100 mil though, for sure.
Let me look. Isaiah Thomas. Let me see. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even trying to find out. I'll find it later. All right. Let's figure out what players need to prove themselves to this year.
Nah, it was 5 years, close to 200 mil, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot, bro. 200. I don't know if I can give him that, bro. You give him 200 mil?
Hell no, not for that small ass nigga. Hell no.
He said, hell no, bro.
Hell no.
200 mil? Hell, man, that's a lot.
Hell no. Oh my god. I would have gave him at least like 116, 126 though, for sure. Between 116 and 136, I would have gave it to him. But 200? Ooh, no. No, sir.
Man, 200 mil? Yeah, brother.
For somebody that's my height? No. Nah.
5 year, 200 mil?
Nah,
Hell
bro.
no, brother.
Hell no.
Well, that's 40 a year. Hell no. I'm good. I'm good on that, brother.